Rich Tehrani here as part of TMC's Roadshow in San Jose 2012. Thanks for watching us. On our program today is James Norwood. He's the CMO of Kana. The company provides customer service solutions, a longtime player in the space. James, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Rich.
So give us an overview. What's happening at Kana these days?
Well, there's a lot happening at Kana these days. As the world's leading provider of customer service solutions, we're doing everything we can to support the needs of our customers in what is a pretty turbulent time in terms of today's business environment. So we've actually made a couple of strategic acquisitions of late. We made an acquisition to deliver cloud or SaaS-based customer service solutions to mid-size organizations. It's an area of the market we believe is fundamentally being underserved. They have some basic CRM, but most of their business is done or transacted online, and yet they don't really have a lot of customer service capabilities to assist potential customers or customers while they're transacting things. So we're providing a very fast, rapid, easy-to-use, low-cost access through SaaS to get typical customer service capabilities deployed on their websites. Things like chat, things like knowledge bases, managing emails, that type of thing. The other major strategic acquisition we just did was to acquire a company called Caboodle, who are, like Kana, a customer service provider for the enterprise. One of the things that Kana is known for, as you said, we've been around a while, is serving some of the world's largest brands. So we have today around 900 customers, 600 of them are household names. And we just acquired one of our largest competitors in the space. They've delivered customer service, but from a slightly different angle. They work in the contact center, so they're all about the agents at the desktop and how they help them. And Kana's been more about digital channels, knowledge, email, the web self-service. So we're bringing those companies together, and that's going to help us help our customers move their customer experience initiatives forward considerably.
Oh, so you've been very busy,
times.
Really, really exciting. Mm-hmm. So you were talking about just a turbulent market or turbulent times. Tell us about the turbulence and how you're helping to assist your customers deal with their customers.
Yeah, if you think of some of the new normal channels like social and mobile that are really disrupting the way that people carry out business today, a lot of our customers, again, some of the world's largest brands in areas like retail and transport, telcos, financial services, they're dealing with millions and millions of customers, and they're trying to wrestle with how they engage with them in the new world. So it's turbulent because a customer is just one click away from your competitor's website these days. Brand loyalty is not what it used to be. And so they're saying, how can we leverage some of these disruptive technologies to connect more effectively with customers, give them a more seamless experience right the way across their customer journey, and make sure that that consistent level of service and experience ensures that they like to be with us and not with our competition. So it's challenging for them because a lot of our customers' businesses are very siloed. Marketing doesn't talk to service, that type of thing. And so we're helping them raise this agenda to a C-level, to the C-level, and say, look, you can't ignore the voice of the customer, and here's some technologies that can help you with these initiatives to really create a more seamless customer experience in the life cycle of that customer's journey. So there's a lot to do.
Sure, and companies, especially large ones, like you said, with all the silos, have a big challenge to provide excellent levels of service and support to their customers because, like you said, in social, not only is a customer a click away, but a low-value customer, one that you may not, typically in the old model of customer service, which you might not have focused so much of your effort and energy on, could complain in such a way that they deter high-value customers from becoming, or potential customers from becoming customers, just by, let's say they have an influential blog or they are eloquent.
Yes.
So if you upset a single eloquent person that actually feels like, even Twitter.
Yes.
Or we've seen YouTube videos of a repair person sleeping on the job, or we've also seen
delivery guys.
the delivery guys throwing the package over the fence. I mean, we've seen all sorts of activities from a single disgruntled person, or maybe even just someone having fun on the internet, taking down a company's reputation for a
Right.
short amount of time, or maybe a long amount of time, depending on the situation. I think there was also a pizza situation. There was 1 or 2 fast food situation videos, if I'm not mistaken, as well, that have popped up over the years.
Yeah, can be incredibly damaging these days. You can't take your customers for granted. I'm not saying that our customers did take their customers for granted, but in many ways they were used to dealing with complaints that might come in through white mail, or an email at best, or face-to-face in a branch or something. So now they're faced with engaging with this broader community than ever before. And what Kana's trying to do is to say, we're going to help you with that engagement. So it's one thing listening to, say, the social world, the blogosphere, the Twitter sphere. It's one thing listening and hearing that your name's been mentioned, but if all you do is listen, you don't improve your customer service. So what Kana's doing is saying, well, how can we understand, say, the context of a tweet, understand that there's some negative sentiment in there about a particular service or product, and then how do we go and route that through to an agent potentially and say, you need to go contact this because this is one of your key influencers. It might be a blogger, and say, look, we saw that you were doing this. How can we help you on that? So we're really closing the loop and saying we won't just listen to the social world. We're going to engage with you, and that's I think where a lot of companies are falling down is they've gone half the way. They haven't gone the full way. So that's a big part of what we're doing right now.
So what's next?
Mobile's next. Again, mobile for us is one of these what we call new normal channels. It's not something to be to be preparing for. It's here now. We're already delivering mobile applications. Many of our customers in the public sector are using them to report things like potholes and graffiti back to the local council or city. But we need to keep on with that because more and more customers will interact through tablets, smartphones. They are doing that today. Absolutely, they're doing that today, but they're not having the level of customer service connection through those apps that they're used to on the web.
Sure.
So what's next for Kana is to take a lot of our web-based applications, things like live chat, things like knowledge and context, and driving them through smart devices.
Excellent.
So a lot of time and effort into that.
James, thanks for being here. This was great.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.